Hi guys, it don't happen. No, Donald Trump don't drop WOTO-WOTO for Nigerian politicians body. ASOROCK just dey hot right now. Don't say enough is enough. My people, you are going to see everything on this video. Things are really, getting out of hand. Things don't take another dimension since Donald Trump don't assume office. Well, I want you to watch this video and see what is happening. But before then, guys, I want to appreciate you all for always stopping by. May God Almighty prosper you and bless you all. I also want to use this opportunity to thank YouTube for making this platform available for every one of us. Still want to put disclaimer that in Prospect Channel TV, we don't preach hate speech. We don't preach violence. We don't promote as well, and we don't instigate war. So what we do here is we give out information. You understand? We dish out information to the general public, both locally and internationally, especially those things that is happening around us in our community. So I want YouTube to take note. So guys, I want you to watch this video because voila, it don't shele for Nigerian politicians.
Illegally to the US. The ICE, the Immigration Security Agency, are waiting for you at the borders to deport you or send you to Guantanamo Bay. So better bear with us and stay back in the country for the next 4 years. But let me also say that what Trump is doing now is what he promised, and he spoke about it. So nothing has taken us by surprise. He wants to protect Americans from the dangers that illegal immigration poses. You may agree, you may not agree with him, but the point is that the first duty of a government or a president is to protect the citizens of that country, not the immigrants, not outsiders. So he has assessed that illegal immigrants come down to US and become very violent, kill people. Not all of them, of course. Many of them are good, working in the farms, working in the stores, but a few of them are bad apples, and bad apples, a few bad apples usually spoil a lot in the basket. So Trump wants to get these people out. There are very good Nigerians, many of them who might have migrated there illegally. I'm sorry that they will be caught up in the web. They can just come back home and help us rebuild the country, which we have been doing in the last 60 years. I have been here building this country with other compatriots.
Okay, all right, I mean, very good hoping. Madam Baba, what's your own take on that issue?
Well, Donald Trump, we are already experiencing Trump 2.0. Permit me to expand the immigration conversation to also cover the birth, citizenship, immigration, which is also affected. People like that are also affected. So let us also understand that it is not just about illegal immigrants. Actually, it's a whole migration policy that Trump came with, which also has covered the birth, citizenship, birthright citizenship provision, which has been there for long. Ironically, President Donald Trump is a sire, second generation American, whose grandfather immigrated from Germany, and in the late 1800s. And if you ask me, the circumstances of the first immigration to US by the grandfather of Donald Trump and his subsequent return to Germany, and how he was able to sneak out of Germany to come back to America, could be tagged whether legal or illegal. The point here is America was built with the sweat and blood of immigrants, and the definition defining illegal immigrants in this context is also contextual, Prof, because a lot of people are providing critical service, to the American people for many years. I am not promoting illegal immigration, but we all know the far right wing, philosophy of MAGA, make America great strategy is premised on a right wing, more or less right wing philosophy of President Donald Trump to quote unquote get rid of America of all illegal aliens. Whereas ironically 60% of the people that are driving the economy of the United States of America at one point or the other, first generation, second generation, third or fourth generation, happen to come into America through one means of migration or the other, and including the birthright citizenship, which is now an issue. So I think it is 4 years of Trump too. Now this will most likely redefine the politics of America, My call out to Africans and those that are engaging in illegal immigration is stay away from that. Try to follow through the process. But importantly, we should also redirect our success on our leadership, Prof, because that is the part of the problem. The failure of leadership in Africa is what is making most of these people to be desperate. Nobody will go out of his own comfort zone to go and become, quote and unquote, a rodent in another country that are being chased out. But we can have that conversation later.
All right. A court in US, I think late last week, has struck out the executive order banning birthright citizenship.
Well, so that put like an injunction.
Injunction. So it can't stand. It is a constitutional matter. It's there in the constitution.
Right.
And you cannot amend the constitution by executive order. And that's what the court says.
Right. In fact, just to follow up on that, the judge that and I think the judge was in Washington D.C. if I'm right. Actually the judge that was appointed by Ronald Reagan.
Correct.
It's also a Republican. Did say that he couldn't believe that a lawyer, in his comment, I couldn't believe a lawyer can even argue that an executive order can superimpose on the Constitution. So the comments of the judge, seem as if the matter has been decided. But at least he has said that, look, we're going to set a date for the hearing of but he did put an injunction that that particular executive order should be suspended. So that we're going to see what happens. But there's another area in which it affects Nigerians. So it will seem that Nigeria is going to be losing about $1 billion in total grants and aids that normally come from the US in this freeze of American grants abroad that the Secretary of State Marco Rubio put in place the moment that it was sworn in. And one of the areas where that will affect us is in the AIDS or promotion of HIV drugs, and there's been quite a bit of the conversation on social media and all over the place how that is going to really affect Nigerians and some of our own medical, but even PEPFAR, some of the things that have been in place since George W. Bush to try to support health issues around the world, especially in Africa. Funding for that is going to stop. I know that the US government normally gives about $100 million directly to Nigerian government, but when you add everything together that are given to other agencies that are in Nigeria, it comes to close to about $1 billion. Yes. Now, how do you guys think this is going to pan out? Yes, I will get it.
My concern is on the health issues because President Bush put in place a plan in which drugs for HIV and AIDS are subsidized and sent to us and other African countries. And now those drugs are either going to be too expensive or unavailable. And that's where my focus is. What should Nigerian governments do to ameliorate the effects of this ban? My thinking is that the government should quickly get in touch with the manufacturers of those antiretroviral drugs and provide funding, direct funding to the manufacturers and bring these medicines to the country. We should quickly treat this as an emergency case because we have the AIDS penetration in this country was fairly high, up to 5% at the time, driven down to I think 4.5%.
One of the highest in the world.
Yes, one of the highest in the world. So right now I think it's between 4.5, and we should not allow HIV/AIDS pandemic to rise again. That should be the focus of the Minister of Health and the federal government.
Okay, thank you.
You listen to that? See, think twice for the next 4 years before you travel to the US. Otherwise, it will be a waste of time, waste of money, resources, energy, everything. Not allow any agent to deceive you now when you do not have any genuine reason, genuine visa to go to the US. You are not going for a visit. They want to do a visiting visa for you to go. Then you stay back. It's not going to work. It's not working again. The way Trump is now, he means everything he said. He means everything, and he's doing them one after the other. It's a problem now. Those people are already there. If I will see the news now flying, how many all the Africa countries and outside Africans they are deporting. You know how many Nigerians they are deporting? You know how many Africa countries they are deporting illegal immigrants? It's serious. They are all on the different borders. Now, if they catch you, well, it's either they throw you back to your country or they take you back to that Guatemala, this thing. So, take it very serious now. And now, look at the news again. It says, illegal US-based Nigerians abandoned work, staying indoors to avoid Trump's deportation. Abandoned, because those are now, not before. You can just do illegal job, or you use somebody's documents to work, or you are doing what you don't have documents, you are just working. They pay you money through the back door. If you understand, they give you money in cash at hand. A lot of people are doing. It's not working now. So because now they are everywhere, especially all the checkpoints now. They are everywhere. So they check. If you don't have the document, they throw you back. So not go and end up in jail where you not expect. Now these people now is already a problem for them. If they don't work, how are they going to pay their bills? How are they going to feed? They are scared now because they don't have documents. They can't go to work. They can't go out anyhow. If you are caught, you are going back to your country or you go to jail over there, wherever you choose to take people to. So this one will help our African leaders. I like it too. Yes, so it will help them to sit up. Yes. Now, especially when Trump said this money he's giving them now, he's not going to give them, authorize it again. This is money for HIV. Yeah, federal government need to start doing things now. They need to wake up now. Very, very important. Otherwise, you see, this HIV outbreak now, is going to be serious. So he needs to start now. Tinubu needs to start now. This is a problem. It's a clarion call now for all these African countries to sit up, to work together. Yes, this is why it is good to elect competent leaders. Leader with character, with competence, not leaders with so much baggages. When you have too much baggages, this is what you get. And Tinubu now is just like a confused person with what Donald Trump is doing now. So this will help them to sit up. Yes, for once. Yes. And now you as a citizen of this country, Nigeria, don't try out. US now is not a good, even UK now, you see the UK, the same thing. So everybody will remain in this country. That one is not even my problem now, because you are just like a problem to just the Nigerian, those people. You understand? I wish it's just the leaders now. Donald Trump able to ban them. See, if you are a politician, your children will not enter this US. Whether you are a student, you have a distinct visa. As far as you are a student and you are a politician, so you are a daughter, you are a son of this politician. If you are your follow them back home. Yes, I wish Donald Trump could do that. Follow all of them back home. Let them come and attend schools here. Let them come and attend schools here. If anybody could do that, the UK could do that. Not all the citizens. Anybody, if you are a businessman, you are not into politics, you are not a politician. It's fine. You have money on your business world. You make money able to sponsor your children over there. It is fine, because those people are not the problem. The politicians, the leaders, past, present, they are the problem. So all their children, they should repatriate all of them, deport all of them, come back to Nigeria. See, I tell you, give this country just 3 years. If they manage to bear it, to survive within the next 3 years, this country will change overnight. All of them will sit up. Yeah, because they are children. Yeah, they are very scared. They are scared. How you will know that they are caring? It's because when there is problem, anything, their children is not here. Their children lives in all those stupendous area in the town, in the city. You understand? This one will help all of them to sit up, to think of what to do, to start solving the problem of this country. Yeah, because it's getting too much. If Donald Trump could do that, this will help them. And now it's just going to suffer these Nigerians who just lost hope, who are frustrated. One way or the other, they found themselves in America with no document, or as a student, your documents expire, you are not able to renew, you do not meet up with the requirements to renew your papers. So those people will just be a problem, your time, your money, and everything. And some of those people, if they deport you back to your country, that's another problem. Federal government owes you nothing. They're not going to give you money to start up a business. Some of them do not even have money over there. When you come back home, it's a problem. And even for some of them now, some of them willing to travel now, they are not able to travel. Because if you dare it, if you if you travel now, from there come back to Nigeria, it's not a problem. Go back. They are waiting for you at the border. They are waiting for you at the immigration border, because immigration men marks now all the borders now. It's a problem now. They are not able to travel. They are hiding themselves. Say if you have them.
All right, guys, thank you very much. I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you. How you see them? I beg, make you share your thoughts below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share this video, make it go viral. Let everybody understand what is happening today in the Nigerian political landscape. Thank you, and bye for now.